What if everything you learned about history was a lie? What if a grand empire, more advanced than anything we know, was erased from the books, buried under mud, and hidden in plain sight? Welcome, truth seekers. You are now tuned into the Conscious Tutor, a matrix of knowledge and enlightenment. I'm your consciousness, and today, we're diving deep into the wild theory of Tartaria civilization lost to a catastrophic mud floods, and the mysterious world's fairs that might hold the key to it all. Buckle up, hit that like button, and subscribe, because this is about to blow your mind. Let's start with the big question. What is Tartaria? Online researchers claim it was a vast, advanced empire spanning Asia, Russia, and beyond, existing as recently as 200 years ago. They point to old maps from the 15th to 19th centuries labeling Tartary or Grand Tartaria across Central Asia, Siberia, and parts of China. These maps, like one from 1820 for showing Chinese Tartaria, suggest a powerful region that suddenly vanished from history by 1850, replaced by Mongolia and an expanded China. The intrigue deepens with a declassified 1957 CIA document allegedly mentioning the erasure of Tartaria as history by communist forces. Some even claim Tatarstan, a Russian republic, flies the same flag as this ancient empire. But here is the kicker. Mainstream historians say Tartary was just a vague European term for Central Asia, not a unified empire with free energy or wireless tech, as conspiracy theorists suggest. So, why do old maps show it so prominently? And why do some believe this advanced civilization was deliberately hidden? Let's keep digging. Now, let's talk about the mud flood hypothesis, the wild idea that a global deluge of mud wiped out Tartaria and reset civilization in the 1700s or 1800s. Proponents point to buildings worldwide, like the Singer Building or even the White House, with doors and windows partially underground, as if cities sank into the earth. They argue this mud flood buried Tartaria's grand architecture, and survivors were fed a new historical narrative. Skeptics, like geologists, say there is no evidence of a global mud event local floods or poor urban planning could explain these buried structures. But photos from the 1800s showing deserted city streets with ornate buildings towering over horse carts do feel off. Could this be evidence of a lost civilization rediscovered? Or is it just a misinterpretation of history? Drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you make of these sunken windows? Here's where it gets even crazier. The world's fairs. Events like the 1915 Panama Pacific Exposition in San Francisco built massive, ornate structures like the Tower of Jewels that were torn down right after the fairs ended. Tartaria theorists claimed these weren't temporary fairgrounds, but ancient Tartarian cities, repurposed to hide their true origins. They point to buildings like the Chicago Federal Building or Notre Dame, saying their intricate designs scream Tartarian, not 19th century craftsmanship. Historians counter that world's fairs were showcases of industrial progress, and those grand buildings were meant to be temporary, built fast and dismantled faster. But why destroy such stunning architecture? And why do some fair photos look eerily empty, like ghost towns? It's enough to make you wonder, were these fairs a cover-up for something bigger? Whew. That was a wild ride. From the mysterious empire of Tartaria to catastrophic mud floods and the enigma of world's fairs, we've only scratched the surface of this mind-bending theory. There's so much more hidden tech, orphan children, even ties to Atlantis. If this got your gears turning, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to join our enlightened crew. Drop a comment. Do you think Tartaria was real? Or is it all a stretch? Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.